What if the moon, that glowing orb in our night sky, could one day become humanity's second home? Imagine stepping onto its surface not as an astronaut, but as a tourist, a scientist, or even a permanent resident. The moon has always been a symbol of mystery and possibility, but what if it could be so much more? In this video, we're diving into 25 predictions about the future of the moon, predictions that could redefine how we live, work, and explore beyond Earth. From lunar cities to moon-based energy farms, these ideas aren't just science fiction anymore. They're the building blocks of a future where the moon becomes a hub of innovation, adventure, and even survival. So, are you ready to explore how humanity's next giant leap could unfold right here on our closest celestial neighbor? Let's get started. Now, let's take a closer look at what could be humanity's first major step toward living beyond Earth, lunar cities by the year 2050. Picture this: sprawling habitats on the moon, designed not just for short visits but for generations of people to call home. These self-sustaining cities would rely on cutting-edge technology to create everything from breathable air to reliable food sources. One of the key innovations making this possible is three-dimensional printing, or 3D printing. Imagine massive printers using lunar soil, known as regolith, to construct buildings layer by layer. This method not only reduces the need to transport heavy materials from Earth, but also allows for rapid and flexible construction. Modular architecture would play a crucial role too, with prefabricated units that can be assembled like building blocks to create homes, laboratories, and even recreational spaces. Life support systems would be the backbone of these cities, ensuring a steady supply of oxygen, water, and energy. Solar panels could harness the moon's constant sunlight, while advanced recycling systems would turn waste into valuable resources. The potential for permanent human habitation is immense, offering a chance to establish a new frontier where science, innovation, and daily life merge in ways we've only dreamed of. This isn't just about survival, it's about thriving in an environment that challenges us to rethink what's possible. And as we move forward, the moon could become more than just a destination, it could become a home. Now, let's shift our gaze to another groundbreaking possibility: moon-based energy farms. Imagine a future where the moon becomes a powerhouse, not just for lunar colonies, but for Earth itself. The idea of harnessing solar energy on the moon and transmitting it back to our planet might sound like science fiction, but it's rooted in real scientific potential. Unlike Earth, the moon enjoys nearly constant sunlight, especially in regions like its poles where the sun barely sets. This uninterrupted exposure makes it an ideal location for solar farms, free from the atmospheric interference that clouds, weather, and pollution create on Earth. The advantages are staggering. Lunar solar panels could generate vast amounts of energy, far more efficiently than their Earth-based counterparts. But the real challenge lies in getting that energy back to Earth. One proposed solution is to use microwave or laser beams to transmit the energy across space. These beams would be directed at receiving stations on Earth, where the energy could be converted back into electricity. While this technology is still in its early stages, the potential is enormous. It could provide a clean, renewable energy source that helps reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and combat climate change. However, the challenges are significant. Transmitting energy across the vast distance between the moon and Earth requires precision and advanced technology. There are also concerns about the safety and efficiency of such systems, as well as the cost of building and maintaining lunar infrastructure. But if these hurdles can be overcome, moon-based energy farms could revolutionize how we power our planet. This isn't just about energy, it's about creating a sustainable future for humanity, both on Earth and beyond. And as we look to the stars, the moon could become not just a home, but a beacon of hope for a cleaner, brighter tomorrow. Now, let's take a leap into the exciting world of lunar tourism. Picture this: luxury resorts perched on the moon's surface, offering breathtaking views of Earth rising over the lunar horizon. This isn't just a dream, it's a future that's closer than you might think. As space travel becomes more accessible, the moon is poised to become the ultimate destination for adventurous travelers seeking experiences that are truly out of this world. Imagine stepping into a zero-gravity lounge where you can float effortlessly while sipping a drink specially designed for lunar conditions. Or perhaps you'd prefer a moonwalk tour where you can explore the lunar landscape in a state-of-the-art spacesuit, visiting historic sites like the Apollo landing zones. These experiences won't just be for astronauts, they'll be available to anyone with the means and the desire to explore. But let's talk about the practical side of things. The cost of lunar tourism will likely be steep, at least in the beginning. Estimates suggest that a trip to the moon could cost hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. However, as technology advances and competition grows, prices are expected to drop, making lunar vacations more accessible to a broader audience. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Axiom Space are already leading the charge, developing spacecraft and infrastructure to support this burgeoning industry. Safety, of course, will be a top priority. Traveling to the moon involves navigating the challenges of space, from radiation exposure to the physical demands of low gravity. Companies will need to invest heavily in advanced safety measures, including robust spacecraft design, rigorous training programs for tourists, and emergency protocols to handle any unforeseen situations. The commercialization of the moon also raises important questions. How will lunar resorts coexist with scientific research and resource extraction? Will there be regulations to protect the moon's environment and ensure sustainable development? These are challenges that will need to be addressed as lunar tourism evolves. Despite these hurdles, the potential is immense. Lunar tourism could open up new opportunities for economic growth, scientific discovery, and cultural exchange. It could inspire a new generation of explorers and innovators, pushing humanity to reach even greater heights. So, as we look to the future, the moon isn't just a destination. It's a gateway to a new era of adventure and possibility. And who knows, one day you might just find yourself booking a ticket to the moon for the vacation of a lifetime. Now, let's shift our focus to something that could fundamentally change life on Earth, mining the moon for rare resources. The moon isn't just a barren rock. It's a treasure trove of materials that could power the next generation of technology and energy. One of the most talked about resources is helium-3, a rare isotope that's incredibly scarce on Earth but abundant on the lunar surface. Helium-3 has the potential to revolutionize energy production, as it could be used in nuclear fusion reactors to generate vast amounts of clean, sustainable energy with minimal radioactive waste. This could be a game changer in our fight against climate change and our quest for energy independence. But helium-3 isn't the only valuable resource the moon has to offer. Rare earth metals, which are essential for manufacturing everything from smartphones to electric vehicles, are also present in significant quantities. These metals are currently in high demand on Earth, but their extraction is often environmentally damaging and geopolitically contentious. Mining them on the moon could alleviate these pressures, providing a new, sustainable source for these critical materials. Imagine a future where the moon supplies the raw materials needed to build the technologies that power our daily lives, from renewable energy systems to advanced electronics. The process of lunar mining, however, won't be without its challenges. Extracting resources from the moon's surface will require advanced robotics, autonomous systems, and innovative mining techniques designed to operate in low gravity and harsh conditions. Companies and space agencies are already exploring these technologies, with prototypes of lunar mining equipment being tested in Earth-based simulations. Once these systems are perfected, they could pave the way for large-scale resource extraction, turning the moon into a hub for industrial activity. the implications of lunar mining extend far beyond just resource extraction. It could spark a new era of economic growth, creating jobs and industries that we can't even fully imagine yet. It could also foster international collaboration, as nations work together to develop the infrastructure and regulations needed to make lunar mining a reality. And let's not forget the potential for scientific discovery. Mining operations could uncover new insights into the moon's geology and history, shedding light on the origins of our solar system. Of course, there are ethical and environmental considerations to address. How do we ensure that lunar mining is done responsibly without causing irreparable harm to the moon's environment? How do we distribute these resources fairly, avoiding the pitfalls of exploitation and inequality that have plagued resource extraction on Earth? These are questions that will need careful thought and global cooperation as we move forward. The potential is undeniable. Mining the moon for rare resources could transform our energy systems, fuel technological innovation, and open up new economic opportunities. It's a bold vision, but one that's within our reach. As we continue to explore and develop the moon, we're not just unlocking its secrets, we're unlocking a brighter future for humanity. And with that, let's turn our attention to how the moon could serve as a launch pad for even greater adventures in deep space exploration. Now, let's take a step further and envision the moon as more than just a destination. It could become the ultimate launch pad for humanity's journey into deep space. Picture this, the moon, with its lower gravity and close proximity to Earth, acting as a strategic base for missions to Mars and beyond. This isn't just science fiction. It's a practical solution to one of the biggest challenges of space exploration, launching heavy payloads from Earth's strong gravitational pull. The moon's reduced gravity means that spacecraft could be launched with significantly less fuel compared to launches from Earth. This opens up the possibility of building and assembling larger, more complex missions directly on the lunar surface. Imagine massive spacecraft constructed in lunar orbit or on the moon itself, designed to carry humans and cargo to distant planets. The moon could essentially become a cosmic shipyard where the vessels of tomorrow are built and launched into the vastness of space. Another advantage of the moon's proximity to Earth is the ease of communication and resupply. Unlike missions launched from Earth, which face delays in communication as they travel farther away, lunar-based missions would benefit from shorter signal travel times. This makes real-time communication and problem-solving much more feasible, reducing risks and increasing the chances of mission success. Additionally, the moon could serve as a refueling station, where spacecraft could stock up on resources like water and oxygen extracted from lunar ice before embarking on longer journeys. The moon's surface also offers a unique testing ground for technologies that will be crucial for deep space exploration. From advanced life support systems to radiation shielding, the lunar environment provides a realistic setting to test and refine these innovations before they're used on missions to Mars or beyond. This could significantly reduce the risks associated with long-duration space travel, ensuring that astronauts are better prepared for the challenges they'll face. But the moon's role as a launch pad isn't just about logistics, it's about vision. Establishing a permanent presence on the moon would mark a monumental shift in how we approach space exploration. It would symbolize humanity's commitment to becoming a multi-planetary species, with the moon serving as the first stepping stone in our journey to the stars. This vision has already inspired collaborations between space agencies and private companies, all working toward the goal of making lunar bases a reality. Of course, there are challenges to overcome, from developing the infrastructure needed to support lunar launches to ensuring the safety and sustainability of these operations. But the potential rewards are immense. By turning the moon into a launch pad, we could unlock new frontiers in space exploration, paving the way for missions to Mars, the asteroid belt, and even distant star systems. It's a bold vision, but one that's within our grasp if we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. As we look to the stars, the moon stands as a beacon of hope and opportunity, a gateway to the cosmos. And with that, let's explore how the moon could also become a fertile ground for growing food, ensuring that future lunar settlers have the resources they need to thrive. Now, let's shift our focus to something that's absolutely essential for any long-term lunar settlement: food. Imagine a future where astronauts and lunar colonists aren't just surviving on pre-packaged meals shipped from Earth, but are instead growing fresh, nutritious food right on the moon. This isn't just a dream, it's a necessity if we're serious about establishing a sustainable presence on our celestial neighbor. Lunar agriculture could revolutionize how we think about living in space, and it all starts with innovative farming techniques like hydroponics. Hydroponics, a method of growing plants without soil, is one of the most promising solutions for lunar farming. Instead of relying on traditional soil, plants are grown in nutrient-rich water solutions, allowing them to thrive in environments where soil quality is poor or non-existent. On the moon, where the soil or regolith lacks the organic matter and nutrients needed for conventional farming, hydroponics offers a way to bypass these limitations entirely. Picture vast lunar greenhouses filled with rows of leafy greens, vegetables, and even fruits, all grown under carefully controlled conditions. These greenhouses could be powered by solar energy, ensuring a constant supply of fresh produce for lunar settlers. But hydroponics isn't the only option. Scientists are also exploring the potential of using lunar soil itself. After some modifications, lunar regolith contains minerals that could be processed to create a more fertile growing medium. By adding nutrients and organic matter, it might be possible to create a hybrid system that combines the best of both worlds: hydroponics and soil-based farming. This approach could not only provide food but also help recycle waste, turning it into valuable compost to enrich the lunar soil over time. Of course, growing food on the moon comes with its own set of challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the lack of water, a critical resource for any form of agriculture. While recent discoveries of water ice in lunar craters offer hope, extracting and purifying this water will require advanced technology and significant energy. Another challenge is the moon's harsh environment, including extreme temperature fluctuations and high levels of radiation. To overcome these obstacles, lunar greenhouses would need to be heavily insulated and equipped with advanced life support systems to maintain stable growing conditions. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of lunar agriculture are enormous. A sustainable food source on the moon would reduce the need for costly and logistically complex resupply missions from Earth. It would also provide psychological benefits for lunar settlers, offering a sense of normalcy and connection to Earth through the act of growing and harvesting food. Plus, the knowledge gained from farming on the moon could have applications here on Earth, helping us develop more efficient and sustainable agricultural practices in arid or resource-scarce regions. As we look to the future, lunar agriculture represents more than just a way to feed astronauts. It's a symbol of humanity's ability to adapt and thrive in even the most challenging environments. By turning the barren lunar landscape into a fertile ground for growth, we're not just ensuring the survival of future lunar colonies, we're taking a giant leap toward becoming a truly spacefaring civilization. And with that, let's turn our attention to another groundbreaking idea: artificial gravity stations on the moon, and how they could transform long-term human habitation in space. Now, let's take a step into the realm of science fiction turned reality: artificial gravity stations on the moon. Imagine living in a world where the moon's low gravity no longer poses a challenge to human health, thanks to rotating structures that simulate the gravity we experience on Earth. This isn't just a futuristic idea, it's a potential game-changer for long-term lunar habitation. Artificial gravity stations could be the key to ensuring the well-being of lunar settlers, allowing them to live and work on the moon without the detrimental effects of prolonged exposure to low gravity. The concept of artificial gravity is relatively straightforward. By creating a rotating structure, centrifugal force can mimic the effects of gravity. Picture a massive wheel-shaped station spinning at a controlled speed. As it rotates, the force pushes inhabitants outward, creating a sensation similar to gravity. This would allow lunar settlers to walk, exercise, and perform daily activities as they would on Earth, reducing the risks of muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and other health issues associated with low-gravity environments. For long-term missions or permanent settlements, this technology could be a lifeline, ensuring that humans remain healthy and functional in space. But building such structures on the Moon comes with its own set of engineering challenges. First, there's the issue of scale. To create a comfortable and effective artificial gravity environment, the rotating station would need to be large enough to minimize the disorienting effects of Coriolis forces, which can cause dizziness and nausea in smaller, faster spinning structures. This means designing and constructing massive habitats, a feat that would require advanced materials and construction techniques. Additionally, the station would need to be carefully balanced to ensure smooth rotation, and its mechanisms would have to be incredibly reliable to avoid catastrophic failures. Energy is another critical factor. Rotating such a massive structure would require a significant and consistent power source. Solar energy could be a viable option, given the Moon's abundant sunlight, but storing and distributing that energy efficiently would be a complex task. Moreover, the station would need to be equipped with robust life support systems to maintain air quality, temperature, and other essential conditions for human survival. All of these factors add layers of complexity to the design and operation of artificial gravity stations. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits are immense. Beyond the obvious health advantages, artificial gravity stations could make lunar living more comfortable and sustainable. They could also serve as a testing ground for similar technologies needed for deep space missions, such as journeys to Mars or beyond. By perfecting artificial gravity on the Moon, we could pave the way for safer and more efficient long-term space travel. As we look to the future, artificial gravity stations represent more than just a solution to a technical problem. They symbolize humanity's ingenuity and determination to thrive in the cosmos. By turning the Moon into a hub for innovative technologies, we're not just preparing for life beyond Earth, we're redefining what it means to be a spacefaring species. And with that, let's turn our attention to another exciting frontier: the potential for groundbreaking scientific discoveries on the Moon and how they could reshape our understanding of the universe. Now, let's shift our gaze to the Moon as a frontier for scientific discovery. The Moon isn't just a stepping stone for space exploration, it's a treasure trove of scientific opportunities waiting to be unlocked. Imagine the possibilities of conducting experiments in an environment so different from Earth's, where low gravity and a lack of atmosphere open doors to entirely new fields of research. From studying the Moon's geology to searching for signs of ancient water or even life, the lunar surface could hold answers to some of humanity's most profound questions. One of the most exciting areas of Moon-based research is the study of the lunar environment itself. The Moon's surface, untouched by weather or erosion, preserves a record of the solar system's history. By analyzing lunar rocks and soil, scientists can uncover clues about the formation of the Moon, its relationship with Earth, and the early days of our solar system. These findings could reshape our understanding of planetary formation and even shed light on the origins of life itself. Additionally, the Moon's lack of atmosphere makes it an ideal location for astronomical observations. Telescopes placed on the lunar surface could peer deeper into the cosmos than ever before, free from the distortions caused by Earth's atmosphere. Another fascinating area of research is the potential to study the effects of low gravity on biological and physical processes. On Earth, gravity influences everything from how plants grow to how fluids behave. By conducting experiments on the Moon, scientists can observe these processes in a low-gravity environment, leading to breakthroughs in fields like medicine, agriculture, and materials science. For example, studying how human cells respond to low gravity could lead to new treatments for diseases or improved methods for growing food in space. Similarly, experiments with fluids and materials could result in innovations that benefit industries back on Earth. The search for water on the Moon is another critical area of research. Water is essential for life, and its presence on the Moon could be a game-changer for lunar colonization. Scientists believe that water ice may exist in permanently shadowed craters near the Moon's poles. If confirmed, this discovery could provide a vital resource for future lunar settlers, serving as drinking water, a source of oxygen, and even fuel for spacecraft. Beyond its practical uses, finding water on the Moon could also offer clues about the history of water in our solar system and its role in the emergence of life. But the Moon's scientific potential doesn't stop there. Some researchers are even exploring the possibility of finding evidence of ancient life, or at least the building blocks of life on the Moon. While the idea of life on the Moon may sound far-fetched, it's not entirely out of the question. The Moon's surface has been bombarded by meteorites over billions of years, some of which may have carried organic molecules from other parts of the solar system. By studying these materials, scientists could gain insights into how life might have begun elsewhere in the universe. As we continue to explore the Moon, the possibilities for scientific discovery are virtually limitless. From unlocking the secrets of the solar system to advancing our understanding of life itself, the Moon offers a unique laboratory for humanity's most ambitious research endeavors. And as we uncover these mysteries, we're not just expanding our knowledge, we're paving the way for a future where the Moon becomes a hub of innovation and discovery. With that in mind, let's turn our attention to another exciting development: the creation of lunar communication networks and how they could connect the Moon to Earth and beyond. Now, let's dive into the future of staying connected not just here on Earth, but on the Moon as well. As humanity establishes a presence on the lunar surface, one of the most critical challenges will be building a reliable communication network. Imagine a lunar internet, a system that connects astronauts, researchers, and even tourists to Earth and beyond. This isn't just about sending messages, it's about creating a lifeline that supports every aspect of life and work on the Moon. The development of lunar communication networks will be essential for the success of lunar colonies. Whether it's coordinating construction projects, conducting scientific experiments, or simply staying in touch with loved ones back on Earth, a robust communication system will be the backbone of lunar operations. But building this network won't be easy. The Moon's distance from Earth, its lack of atmosphere, and its rugged terrain all present unique challenges. To overcome these obstacles, engineers are exploring innovative solutions, such as satellite constellations orbiting the Moon and ground-based relay stations that can transmit data across the lunar surface. One of the most exciting possibilities is the creation of a lunar internet. This network would function much like the internet on Earth, allowing for real-time communication, data sharing, and even streaming. But unlike Earth's internet, which relies on a vast network of cables and satellites, the lunar internet would need to be wireless and highly resilient. Scientists are considering the use of laser communication technology, which can transmit data at incredibly high speeds over long distances. This would enable seamless communication between the Moon and Earth, as well as between different locations on the lunar surface. Another key aspect of lunar communication networks is their role in supporting space missions beyond the Moon. As the Moon becomes a hub for deep space exploration, it will serve as a relay point for missions to Mars and other destinations. A lunar communication network could act as a bridge, transmitting data between Earth and spacecraft traveling through the solar system. This would reduce the time delays and signal losses that currently hinder long-distance space communication, making it easier to control missions and receive data in real time. But the benefits of a lunar communication network extend beyond practicality. It could also play a crucial role in fostering collaboration and innovation. Imagine researchers on the moon sharing their findings instantly with colleagues on Earth, or tourists live streaming their lunar adventures to audiences back home. This level of connectivity could inspire new forms of creativity and global cooperation, bringing people closer together even as they explore the farthest reaches of space. As we look to the future, the development of lunar communication networks represents a major step forward in humanity's journey to the stars. By building a system that connects the moon to Earth and beyond, we're not just solving a technical challenge, we're creating the infrastructure for a new era of exploration and discovery. And with that foundation in place, the possibilities for what we can achieve are truly limitless. Next, let's explore how the moon could become a cultural hub, inspiring art, music, and global collaboration in ways we've never imagined. Now, let's shift our gaze to a future where the moon isn't just a place for science and exploration, but also a vibrant center for culture and creativity. Imagine the moon as a cultural hub, where art, music, and global collaboration flourish in ways that transcend borders and inspire humanity. As lunar colonies grow, they could become melting pots of innovation, bringing together people from all over the world to create something entirely new. One of the most exciting possibilities is the emergence of lunar art. Picture artists using the moon's unique environment as their canvas, creating sculptures, installations, and performances that take advantage of low gravity, dramatic landscapes, and the stark contrast between light and shadow. These works could redefine what art means, pushing boundaries and challenging our perceptions of beauty and expression. Imagine a gallery on the moon where visitors can experience art in a setting unlike anything on Earth, surrounded by the vastness of space. Music, too, could take on a whole new dimension on the moon. Composers and musicians might experiment with sound in ways that are impossible on Earth, using the moon's silence and unique acoustics to craft entirely new genres. Concerts held in lunar domes or open-air amphitheaters could offer audiences an otherworldly experience, blending music with the awe-inspiring backdrop of the cosmos. And with the ability to stream these performances back to Earth, lunar music could reach global audiences, creating a shared cultural experience that unites people across the planet. But the moon's potential as a cultural hub goes beyond art and music. It could also become a space for global collaboration, where people from different cultures and backgrounds come together to solve problems, share ideas, and create something greater than the sum of its parts. Lunar colonies could host international festivals, conferences, and workshops, fostering a spirit of unity and cooperation. These events could inspire new forms of creativity, blending traditions and perspectives in ways that enrich both lunar and Earth-based cultures. The moon's isolation and unique environment could also spark new ways of thinking about culture and identity. Living on the moon might lead to the development of a distinct lunar culture, shaped by the challenges and opportunities of life in space. This culture could influence Earth in return, offering fresh perspectives on sustainability, community, and the human experience. Over time, the moon could become a symbol of humanity's ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive in even the most challenging environments. As we look to the future, the idea of the moon as a cultural hub reminds us that exploration isn't just about science and technology. It's also about creativity, connection, and the human spirit. By turning the moon into a place where art, music, and collaboration can flourish, we're not just building colonies, we're building a new chapter in human culture. And with that vision in mind, let's turn our attention to how the moon could become a playground for sports and entertainment, offering experiences that are truly out of this world. Now, let's step into a future where the moon isn't just a place for work and research, but also a thrilling destination for sports and entertainment. Picture this: low-gravity sports leagues where athletes leap higher, run faster, and perform feats that would be impossible on Earth. Imagine basketball games where players soar through the air, or soccer matches played in slow motion with players defying gravity to score goals. These lunar sports could redefine athleticism, creating entirely new categories of competition that captivate audiences both on the moon and back on Earth. But it's not just about sports. The moon could also become a hotspot for entertainment, with lunar film studios producing movies and shows that take advantage of the moon's unique environment. Filmmakers could shoot scenes in low gravity, using the moon's dramatic landscapes as backdrops for sci-fi epics or futuristic dramas. Imagine watching a movie where characters float effortlessly through lunar domes or explore the moon's craters in high-definition detail. These productions could offer viewers an immersive experience, blending storytelling with the awe-inspiring reality of space. Recreational activities on the moon could also take on a whole new dimension. Picture tourists enjoying zero-gravity trampoline parks where they can bounce higher than ever before, or exploring lunar caves and craters on guided tours. For the more adventurous, there could be lunar hiking trails offering breathtaking views of Earth rising over the horizon. These activities wouldn't just be fun, they'd also attract tourists and settlers, making the moon a must-visit destination for thrill-seekers and explorers alike. The potential for lunar sports and entertainment goes beyond just fun and games. It could also play a key role in building a sustainable lunar economy. Tourists and settlers drawn by these activities would contribute to the growth of lunar industries, from hospitality to transportation. And as more people visit or move to the moon, the demand for entertainment and recreation would only grow, creating new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs. As we look ahead, the moon's potential as a hub for sports and entertainment reminds us that exploration isn't just about survival, it's also about thriving. By turning the moon into a place where people can play, create, and connect, we're not just building colonies, we're building a vibrant, dynamic community. And with that vision in mind, let's explore how the moon could also become a center for education and training, preparing the next generation of explorers and innovators. Now, let's shift our focus to a future where the moon becomes not just a place of exploration, but also a center for learning and innovation. Imagine lunar universities and training centers where the next generation of astronauts, engineers, and scientists are prepared for the challenges of space exploration. These institutions wouldn't just be classrooms, they'd be immersive environments where students could study and experiment in the very conditions they'll encounter in space. Picture a lunar campus where students conduct experiments in low gravity, test new technologies in lunar soil, and train for missions to Mars and beyond. This hands-on experience would give them a unique edge, equipping them with skills and knowledge that simply can't be replicated on Earth. The moon's environment offers unparalleled opportunities for education. For example, students could study the effects of low gravity on materials, plants, and even the human body, advancing our understanding of how to live and work in space. They could also develop and test new technologies, from life support systems to energy solutions, in real-world lunar conditions. This practical training would not only prepare them for future missions, but also drive innovation, leading to breakthroughs that could benefit both space exploration and life on Earth. Beyond technical skills, lunar universities could also foster collaboration and creativity. Imagine international teams of students and researchers working together to solve the challenges of living on the moon. This global exchange of ideas could lead to new approaches and solutions, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And as these students graduate and take on roles in space agencies, private companies, and research institutions, they'd bring with them a wealth of knowledge and experience, accelerating humanity's progress in space. The impact of lunar education and training wouldn't stop at space exploration. The skills and technologies developed on the Moon could also have applications on Earth. For instance, advancements in sustainable living, resource management, and renewable energy could help address some of our planet's most pressing challenges. By turning the Moon into a hub for education and innovation, we're not just preparing for the future of space, we're shaping the future of humanity. As we look ahead, the Moon's potential as a center for learning reminds us that exploration is about more than just discovery, it's about growth. By investing in lunar education and training, we're not only preparing the next generation of explorers, but also unlocking new possibilities for innovation and collaboration. And with that in mind, let's explore how the Moon could also become a hub for healthcare advancements, where medical research in low gravity could lead to groundbreaking discoveries. Now, let's turn our attention to a future where the Moon becomes a groundbreaking hub for healthcare innovations. Picture this, a lunar research facility where scientists and medical professionals study the effects of low gravity on the human body, unlocking secrets that could revolutionize medicine both in space and on Earth. The Moon's unique environment offers a one-of-a-kind laboratory for understanding how prolonged exposure to low gravity impacts our bones, muscles, and even our immune systems. These insights could lead to new treatments for conditions like osteoporosis, muscle atrophy, and other diseases that affect millions of people worldwide. One of the most exciting possibilities is the development of advanced medical technologies tailored for space travel. For instance, researchers could create compact, efficient life support systems that monitor and maintain astronauts' health during long missions. These innovations wouldn't just benefit space explorers, they could also be adapted for use in remote or underserved areas on Earth, bringing cutting-edge healthcare to places where it's needed most. The Moon's low-gravity environment also opens the door to groundbreaking experiments in regenerative medicine. Imagine scientists growing tissues and organs in conditions that mimic the human body's natural processes more closely than ever before. This could accelerate the development of treatments for injuries and diseases, offering hope to patients who currently have limited options. Additionally, the Moon's isolation from Earth's atmosphere and pollutants could provide a pristine setting for studying the effects of radiation on human cells, leading to better cancer therapies and protective measures for astronauts. Beyond physical health, lunar healthcare research could also delve into the psychological and neurological effects of living in space. Understanding how isolation, confinement, and low gravity impact mental health could help us develop strategies to support astronauts on long missions, such as those to Mars. These findings could also improve mental health care on Earth, offering new approaches to treating conditions like depression and anxiety. The Moon's potential as a hub for healthcare innovation is vast, and the benefits extend far beyond space exploration. By investing in lunar medical research, we're not just preparing for the future of humanity in space, we're also unlocking new ways to improve health and well-being here on Earth. And as we continue to explore the Moon's possibilities, let's take a closer look at how it could serve as a backup for humanity in case of catastrophic events on our home planet. Now, let's shift our focus to a future where the Moon becomes more than just a scientific outpost, it becomes a lifeline for humanity. Imagine a scenario where Earth faces a catastrophic event, whether it's a massive asteroid impact, a global pandemic, or environmental collapse. In such a dire situation, the Moon could serve as a critical backup, preserving not only human civilization, but also the rich biodiversity of our planet. Lunar colonies could act as a safeguard, housing essential resources, technology, and even genetic material from Earth's diverse species. By storing seeds, DNA samples, and other biological materials in secure lunar facilities, we could ensure the survival of countless plants and animals that might otherwise face extinction. This lunar ark concept could become a cornerstone of planetary resilience, offering a way to rebuild ecosystems and restore life on Earth if the worst were to happen. Beyond preserving biodiversity, lunar colonies could also protect human knowledge and culture. Imagine vast digital archives stored on the Moon, containing everything from historical records to scientific discoveries, art, and literature. These repositories would ensure that the achievements of humanity are never lost, even in the face of global disasters. The Moon's isolation and stability make it an ideal location for such a project, far removed from the vulnerabilities of Earth's surface. But the Moon's role as a backup isn't just about preservation, it's also about preparation. Establishing self-sustaining lunar colonies would require us to develop advanced technologies for life support, energy production, and resource management. These innovations could then be applied to Earth, helping us address challenges like climate change, resource scarcity, and overpopulation. In a way, building a lunar backup would force us to become better stewards of our own planet. Of course, creating a lunar backup is no small feat. It would require unprecedented international cooperation, significant investment, and a long-term commitment to space exploration. But the potential rewards are immense. By turning the Moon into a sanctuary for humanity and Earth's biodiversity, we're not just preparing for the worst, we're investing in a future where life, in all its forms, can thrive no matter what challenges we face. As we consider the Moon's potential as a backup for Earth, it's worth reflecting on how this vision aligns with our broader goals for lunar development. And speaking of development, let's explore how we can ensure that our activities on the Moon are sustainable and environmentally responsible, paving the way for a future where both Earth and its celestial neighbor flourish together. As we look ahead to humanity's future on the Moon, it's crucial to address a topic that often gets overlooked: lunar environmental protection. Just as we've learned the hard way on Earth, unchecked development can lead to irreversible damage. The Moon, with its fragile and unique environment, deserves the same level of care and consideration. After all, it's not just a resource-rich frontier, it's a pristine celestial body that holds scientific, cultural, and even spiritual significance for people around the world. One of the biggest challenges we face is preventing overexploitation. The Moon is rich in resources like helium-3, rare earth metals, and water ice, which are essential for both lunar colonies and Earth's industries. But if we're not careful, mining these resources could lead to environmental degradation, disrupting the Moon's delicate balance. To avoid this, we'll need strict regulations that govern how and where resources are extracted. International agreements similar to the Antarctic Treaty could help ensure that lunar development is conducted responsibly, with clear guidelines for conservation and sustainability. Another key concern is pollution. Even small amounts of waste or chemical contamination could have long-lasting effects on the Moon's environment. For example, discarded equipment, fuel residues, or even dust kicked up by rovers could interfere with scientific research or damage sensitive equipment. To tackle this, lunar colonies will need to adopt sustainable practices such as recycling waste, using clean energy sources, and minimizing their environmental footprint. Imagine a future where lunar habitats are designed to be zero waste, with every resource reused or repurposed in a closed-loop system. But protecting the Moon's environment isn't just about avoiding harm, it's also about preserving its natural beauty and scientific value. The Moon's surface holds clues to the early history of our solar system, and its untouched landscapes offer a unique opportunity for research and discovery. By designating certain areas as protected zones, we can ensure that these sites remain pristine for future generations of scientists, explorers, and even tourists. Think of it as creating lunar national parks, where development is strictly limited to preserve the Moon's natural wonders. Of course, balancing development with conservation won't be easy. It will require collaboration between governments, private companies, and scientific organizations, as well as a shared commitment to ethical practices. But if we get it right, we can create a model for sustainable space exploration, one that respects the moon's environment while still unlocking its potential. As we continue to explore and settle the moon, let's remember that our actions today will shape its future for centuries to come. And speaking of shaping the future, let's turn our attention to how the moon could become a hub for cutting-edge manufacturing, revolutionizing industries both in space and on Earth. Now, let's shift our focus to an exciting possibility that could redefine how we think about production and innovation: moon-based manufacturing. The moon's low-gravity environment offers a unique opportunity to revolutionize industries by enabling the creation of materials and products that are difficult or impossible to produce on Earth. Imagine factories on the moon producing advanced materials like ultra-strong alloys, lightweight composites, and even pharmaceuticals with unprecedented precision. These innovations could transform everything from healthcare to aerospace, opening up new possibilities for human progress. One of the most promising areas is the production of advanced materials. In the moon's low gravity, metals and other substances can be processed in ways that aren't feasible on Earth. For example, materials with perfectly uniform structures could be created, leading to stronger, lighter, and more durable products. These materials could be used in everything from spacecraft to medical devices, giving industries on Earth a significant boost. Additionally, the moon's lack of atmosphere means that manufacturing processes requiring vacuum conditions, such as certain types of semiconductor production, could be carried out more efficiently and at a lower cost. Pharmaceuticals are another area where moon-based manufacturing could shine. The unique conditions on the moon could allow for the production of drugs with higher purity and consistency, potentially leading to more effective treatments for diseases. For instance, the crystallization of proteins, a critical step in drug development, can be more precisely controlled in low gravity, resulting in better quality medications. This could accelerate the development of new therapies and make them more accessible to people around the world. Electronics manufacturing could also benefit from lunar factories. The moon's environment is ideal for producing high-performance components, such as microchips and sensors that require extreme precision. These components could be used in everything from smartphones to satellites, driving innovation and reducing costs for industries on Earth. Moreover, the moon's proximity to space could make it a hub for producing and assembling spacecraft components, streamlining the process of building and launching missions to other planets. But the benefits of moon-based manufacturing aren't limited to the products themselves. Establishing factories on the moon could create new economic opportunities both in space and on Earth. Companies specializing in lunar manufacturing could drive demand for new technologies, creating jobs and fostering innovation. At the same time, the materials and products produced on the moon could be exported to Earth, generating revenue and strengthening the global economy. This could lead to a new era of economic growth, with the moon playing a central role in shaping the future of industry. As we look to the moon as a hub for manufacturing, it's clear that the possibilities are vast. From advanced materials to life-saving drugs, the moon's low-gravity environment could unlock innovations that transform our world. And as we continue to explore these opportunities, we're reminded that the moon isn't just a destination, it's a platform for progress. Now, let's turn our attention to another fascinating aspect of lunar life: how timekeeping and calendars might evolve as humans establish a presence on the moon. As we venture into the next frontier of lunar exploration, one question becomes increasingly important: how will we keep track of time on the moon? Unlike Earth, the moon doesn't have a 24-hour day. A single lunar day lasts about 29.5 Earth days, with 2 weeks of continuous sunlight followed by 2 weeks of darkness. This unique rhythm means that our current timekeeping systems simply won't work on the moon. Establishing a new lunar timekeeping system and calendar isn't just a technical challenge. It's a necessity for daily life, work, and global coordination. Imagine living on the moon where the concept of a day as we know it doesn't exist. A lunar timekeeping system would need to account for these extreme cycles, creating a framework that aligns with human need. For example, lunar settlers might adopt a system based on Earth hours and minutes, but adjusted to fit the moon's longer days. This could involve dividing the lunar day into smaller, more manageable segments, allowing people to maintain regular schedules for work, rest, and social activities. Such a system would be crucial for ensuring productivity and mental well-being in a completely alien environment. But it's not just about daily life. Lunar timekeeping would also play a vital role in global coordination. As more nations and private companies establish a presence on the moon, a standardized time system will be essential for communication, scheduling, and collaboration. Without it, coordinating missions, sharing resources, or even syncing data between Earth and the moon could become chaotic. A universal lunar time zone, perhaps tied to Earth's coordinated universal time, could serve as a foundation for this new system, ensuring that everyone is on the same page, literally and figuratively. The development of a lunar calendar would also be a fascinating challenge. While Earth's calendar is based on our planet's orbit around the Sun, a lunar calendar would need to reflect the moon's own cycles. This could lead to the creation of entirely new ways of marking time, blending scientific precision with cultural creativity. For instance, lunar settlers might celebrate milestones like the first sunrise after a long lunar night or the completion of a full lunar day. These new traditions could enrich the cultural fabric of lunar colonies, giving them a unique identity while still connecting them to Earth. The impact of lunar timekeeping and calendars extends beyond the moon itself. As humanity expands into space, the lessons learned from creating these systems could shape how we manage time on other celestial bodies, like Mars or beyond. It's a reminder that our journey to the moon isn't just about exploration, it's about reimagining the very foundations of how we live and organize our lives. And as we take these steps, we're not just building a future on the moon, we're laying the groundwork for humanity's future among the stars. Now, let's explore another critical aspect of lunar development, how the moon could become a hub for managing and recycling space debris. As we look ahead to humanity's growing presence in space, another groundbreaking possibility emerges. The moon could become a central hub for managing and recycling space debris. With thousands of defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, and other fragments cluttering Earth's orbit, the issue of space debris has become a pressing concern. The moon, with its unique position and resources, could offer a solution to this growing problem, transforming how we approach sustainability in space. Imagine a future where lunar facilities are equipped to capture, process, and repurpose space debris. The moon's lower gravity and lack of atmosphere make it an ideal location for such operations. Debris collected from Earth's orbit could be transported to the moon, where advanced recycling technologies could break it down into raw materials. These materials could then be used to build new spacecraft habitats or even infrastructure on the lunar surface itself. This approach not only reduces the risk of collisions in Earth's orbit, but also turns waste into valuable resources, creating a circular economy in space. The benefits of using the moon as a space debris hub extend far beyond sustainability. By clearing Earth's orbit of hazardous debris, we can significantly improve the safety of current and future space missions. Collisions with space debris pose a serious threat to satellites, the International Space Station, and even crewed missions. A lunar-based debris management system could help mitigate these risks, ensuring safer passage for spacecraft and protecting critical infrastructure that supports communication, navigation, and scientific research on Earth. Moreover, this initiative could pave the way for international collaboration. Space debris is a global issue, and addressing it requires a coordinated effort among nations and private companies. The moon could serve as a neutral ground for such cooperation, fostering partnerships that transcend borders and political differences. By working together to manage space debris, humanity could set a precedent for how we tackle other shared challenges in space, from resource utilization to environmental protection. The Moon's role in space debris management also highlights its potential as a testing ground for innovative technologies. From robotic systems designed to capture debris to advanced recycling methods, these technologies could have applications far beyond the Moon. Lessons learned from lunar operations could inform how we manage resources and waste on Earth, driving progress toward a more sustainable future both on and off our planet. As we continue to explore the Moon's potential, it's clear that its role in space debris management could be transformative. By turning the Moon into a hub for sustainability, we not only address a critical issue in Earth's orbit, but also unlock new opportunities for innovation and collaboration. This vision of the Moon as a guardian of space safety and sustainability reminds us that our journey to the Moon is about more than exploration. It's about building a better future for all of humanity. Now, let's turn our attention to another fascinating possibility: the potential for lunar archaeology to uncover secrets of the Moon's past. Now, let's step into a realm where the Moon becomes not just a destination for the future, but a window into the past. Lunar archaeology holds the potential to uncover secrets buried beneath the Moon's surface, offering us a glimpse into its ancient history and possibly even its connection to Earth. Imagine the possibility of discovering artifacts or evidence of past lunar activity findings that could fundamentally reshape our understanding of the Moon's origins and its role in the solar system. The Moon's surface has remained largely unchanged for billions of years, acting as a time capsule that preserves clues about its formation and evolution. Unlike Earth, where tectonic activity and erosion constantly reshape the landscape, the Moon's lack of atmosphere and geological activity means that ancient features such as craters and lava flows remain intact. This makes the Moon an ideal place to search for evidence of early solar system events, from asteroid impacts to volcanic activity, that could shed light on the conditions that shaped both the Moon and Earth. One of the most exciting possibilities in lunar archaeology is the potential to uncover artifacts from past missions or even earlier, hypothetical visits by extraterrestrial civilizations. While this idea may sound like science fiction, the Moon's surface could hold remnants of human exploration, such as equipment left behind by the Apollo missions or even older, natural formations that hint at the Moon's geological history. These discoveries could provide invaluable insights into how the Moon formed, how it has changed over time, and how it has influenced Earth's development. Beyond the scientific implications, lunar archaeology could also deepen our cultural and historical connection to the Moon. For centuries, the Moon has inspired myths, art, and exploration. Uncovering its secrets could add new layers to this legacy, transforming the Moon from a distant celestial body into a place rich with stories and significance. Imagine the impact of finding evidence that the Moon once harbored water or even microbial life. Such a discovery would not only rewrite textbooks but also spark new questions about the origins of life in our solar system. The tools and technologies needed for lunar archaeology are already within reach. Advanced rovers equipped with ground-penetrating radar, high-resolution cameras, and drilling equipment could explore the Moon's surface and subsurface, searching for hidden clues. As we establish a more permanent presence on the Moon, these efforts could expand, with lunar bases serving as hubs for archaeological research and discovery. Lunar archaeology also opens the door to international collaboration, as scientists from around the world work together to uncover and interpret the Moon's history. This shared pursuit of knowledge could foster a sense of unity and curiosity, reminding us that the Moon belongs to all of humanity. By studying its past, we not only learn more about our celestial neighbor, but also gain a deeper appreciation for our place in the universe. As we look to the future, the Moon's potential as a site for archaeological discovery is both thrilling and profound. It challenges us to think beyond the present and consider the stories that lie hidden in its ancient rocks and craters. By exploring the moon's past, we may uncover answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask, enriching our understanding of the cosmos and our connection to it. Now, let's shift our focus to another exciting frontier: the role of artificial intelligence and robotics in shaping the future of lunar exploration. Now, as we turn our gaze toward the future, let's explore how artificial intelligence and robotics are set to revolutionize life on the moon. These technologies are not just tools, they are the backbone of what will make lunar colonies possible, efficient, and sustainable. Imagine a world where robots and intelligent systems work alongside humans, handling everything from construction to maintenance and even scientific research. This is the future we're stepping into. Artificial intelligence will play a crucial role in managing the complex systems needed to support life on the moon. From regulating oxygen levels and temperature in habitats to monitoring energy usage and waste management, AI can ensure that lunar colonies operate smoothly and safely. These systems will be able to predict and respond to potential issues before they become problems, making life on the moon not only possible but also comfortable. Think of it as having a highly intelligent, tireless assistant that keeps everything running seamlessly. Robotics, on the other hand, will take on the heavy lifting literally. Building lunar infrastructure such as habitats, energy farms, and transportation systems will require precision and endurance that humans alone cannot provide. Robots equipped with advanced tools and sensors can construct these structures in the harsh lunar environment, where extreme temperatures and low gravity pose significant challenges. They can also perform repetitive or dangerous tasks, such as mining for resources or repairing equipment, reducing the risk to human explorers. But the synergy between AI and robotics doesn't stop at construction and maintenance. These technologies will also enhance scientific exploration. Autonomous rovers guided by AI can traverse the moon's surface, collecting samples and conducting experiments without constant human oversight. This allows scientists to gather data from multiple locations simultaneously, accelerating our understanding of the moon's geology, resources, and potential for supporting life. Imagine a fleet of robotic explorers, each equipped with specialized tools, working together to unlock the moon's secrets. Another exciting possibility is the use of AI-driven robots for healthcare and emergency response in lunar colonies. These robots could assist in medical procedures, monitor the health of residents, and even provide immediate aid in case of accidents. With limited access to Earth-based medical support, having advanced robotic systems on hand could be a game-changer for the safety and well-being of lunar settlers. The integration of AI and robotics will also extend to everyday life on the moon. Smart systems could manage everything from food production in hydroponic farms to entertainment and communication, creating a seamless and enjoyable living experience. These technologies will not only make life on the moon feasible but also enrich it, allowing humans to focus on exploration, creativity, and innovation. As we look ahead, it's clear that artificial intelligence and robotics will be indispensable partners in humanity's lunar journey. They will enable us to overcome the challenges of living and working on the moon, while opening up new possibilities for discovery and growth. Together, humans and machines will build a future where the moon is not just a destination, but a thriving extension of human civilization. Now, let's move forward and imagine how transportation systems on the moon could connect these futuristic colonies and make lunar life even more dynamic. Now, shifting our focus to how we'll get around on the moon, let's dive into the exciting world of lunar transportation systems. Imagine a network of high-speed trains gliding across the lunar surface, connecting bustling colonies, research stations, and mining outposts. These trains, powered by renewable energy sources like solar or nuclear, could travel at incredible speeds, making it possible to traverse vast distances in a fraction of the time it would take on Earth. With the moon's lower gravity, these trains could achieve speeds that would be impossible here, revolutionizing how we move people and goods across the lunar landscape. But trains are just the beginning. Lunar rovers, both manned and autonomous, will play a crucial role in daily life on the moon. These rugged vehicles, designed to handle the moon's rough terrain and extreme conditions, will be essential for short-distance travel, exploration, and resource transport. Picture a fleet of rovers equipped with advanced navigation systems, capable of mapping the moon's surface in real time and avoiding obstacles with ease. They'll be the workhorses of lunar colonies, ensuring that supplies, equipment, and people can move efficiently from one location to another. One of the most futuristic ideas for lunar transportation is the concept of space elevators. While still in the realm of theoretical engineering, space elevators could one day provide a cost-effective and energy-efficient way to transport materials and people between the moon and Earth. By using a tether anchored to the moon's surface and extending into space, these elevators could eliminate the need for traditional rocket launches, drastically reducing the cost and complexity of lunar travel. Imagine stepping into a lunar elevator and ascending smoothly into orbit, where spacecraft await to take you to distant destinations like Mars or beyond. These transportation systems won't just improve mobility, they'll also foster connectivity and collaboration across the moon. By linking colonies and research facilities, they'll enable the sharing of resources, knowledge, and expertise, creating a truly interconnected lunar society. Whether it's transporting rare minerals from mining sites to processing plants or bringing scientists together for groundbreaking experiments, these systems will be the lifelines of lunar civilization. As we look to the future, it's clear that lunar transportation will be a cornerstone of life on the moon. From high-speed trains and versatile rovers to the potential of space elevators, these innovations will transform how we explore, work, and live on our celestial neighbor. They'll not only make the moon more accessible, but also pave the way for humanity's expansion into the cosmos. Next, let's explore how the moon could serve as a testing ground for cutting-edge technologies that could shape the future of space exploration. Now, let's turn our attention to how the moon could become a proving ground for groundbreaking technologies. Picture the moon as a giant laboratory where scientists and engineers can test and refine innovations that could revolutionize space exploration and even life on Earth. One of the most exciting possibilities is the development of advanced propulsion systems. The moon's unique environment, with its low gravity and lack of atmosphere, makes it an ideal place to experiment with new ways to power spacecraft. Imagine testing engines that could one day take us to Mars or beyond, all while working in conditions that mimic the challenges of deep space. Renewable energy solutions are another area where the moon could shine. With its constant sunlight and vast open spaces, the moon offers the perfect setting to test solar power technologies on a scale that's impossible on Earth. Researchers could develop more efficient solar panels, energy storage systems, and even methods for transmitting power across long distances. These advancements wouldn't just benefit lunar colonies, they could also lead to cleaner, more sustainable energy solutions for our home planet. Life support systems are equally critical for the future of space exploration, and the moon provides an excellent testing ground for these technologies. Imagine creating closed-loop systems that recycle air, water, and waste, ensuring that astronauts can survive and thrive in the harsh lunar environment. These systems could be fine-tuned on the moon before being used on longer missions to Mars or other destinations. By perfecting these technologies in a real-world setting, we can ensure they're reliable and effective when they're needed most. The moon's role as a testing ground doesn't stop there. It could also serve as a hub for experimenting with robotics, artificial intelligence, and even construction techniques tailored for extraterrestrial environments. From autonomous rovers that can build habitats to AI systems that manage complex operations, the moon offers a unique opportunity to push the boundaries of what's possible. These technologies, once proven on the moon, could open up new frontiers in space exploration and beyond. By using the moon as a testing ground, we're not just preparing for life on another world, we're also accelerating innovation that could transform life here on Earth. The lessons learned and technologies developed on the moon could have far-reaching impacts, from improving renewable energy to advancing medical research. As we continue to explore and experiment, the moon will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of humanity, both in space and at home. Next, let's explore how these technological advancements could pave the way for a thriving lunar economy and trade network. Now, let's shift our focus to the exciting possibilities of a lunar economy and how trade between Earth and the moon could reshape global markets. Imagine a future where the moon isn't just a scientific outpost or a tourist destination, but a thriving hub of commerce and industry. This lunar economy could be built on the exchange of rare resources, cutting-edge technologies, and even cultural goods, creating a new frontier for trade that extends far beyond our planet. One of the key drivers of this lunar economy would be the extraction and export of valuable resources. The moon is rich in materials like helium-3, rare earth metals, and even water ice, which could be used for fuel and life support. These resources could be mined and sent back to Earth, where they could revolutionize industries like energy production, electronics, and manufacturing. At the same time, lunar colonies would need supplies from Earth, creating a two-way trade network that benefits both worlds. But it's not just about physical goods. The moon could also become a center for innovation and intellectual property. Companies and researchers working on lunar projects could develop new technologies, from advanced robotics to sustainable life support systems, that could be licensed or sold to businesses on Earth. This exchange of knowledge and expertise could spark a wave of innovation, driving economic growth both on and off the planet. Another fascinating aspect of a lunar economy is the potential for a new form of currency. With trade between Earth and the moon becoming more common, there could be a need for a standardized lunar currency or a digital payment system that operates across both worlds. This could lead to the development of new financial systems and markets, creating opportunities for investors and entrepreneurs to get involved in this emerging economy. The development of new industries on the moon could also have a profound impact on global markets. For example, lunar agriculture could lead to breakthroughs in food production that benefit Earth, while lunar manufacturing could produce materials and products that are impossible to create in Earth's gravity. These industries could create jobs, drive technological advancements, and open up new markets, transforming the global economy in ways we can only begin to imagine. As we look to the future, the moon has the potential to become more than just a distant neighbor. It could become a vital partner in our economic and technological progress. By building a lunar economy, we're not just expanding our reach into space, we're creating new opportunities for growth, innovation, and collaboration that could benefit everyone on Earth. Next, let's explore how the moon could become a symbol of global unity, bringing nations together in a shared vision for the future. Now, let's turn our attention to a vision of the moon that goes beyond science and commerce, a vision where the moon becomes a powerful symbol of global unity. In a world often divided by borders and conflicts, the moon has the potential to unite humanity in a shared mission that transcends national interests. Collaborative lunar projects could serve as a platform for international cooperation, bringing together nations with diverse cultures, languages, and histories to work toward a common goal. Imagine countries pooling their resources, expertise, and technology to build lunar colonies, conduct groundbreaking research, and explore the moon's mysteries. These joint efforts could foster a spirit of collaboration and mutual respect, proving that when humanity works together, even the most ambitious dreams are within reach. The moon could become a neutral ground where nations set aside their differences and focus on what unites us: our curiosity, our drive to explore, and our shared future in the cosmos. One of the most inspiring aspects of this vision is how it could inspire future generations. By seeing nations come together to achieve something as monumental as establishing a presence on the moon, young people around the world could be motivated to pursue careers in science, engineering, and diplomacy. They would grow up in a world where the moon is not just a distant object in the sky, but a symbol of what humanity can accomplish when we work together. Moreover, the moon could serve as a reminder of our shared responsibility to protect and preserve our planet. As we learn to live sustainably on the moon, those lessons could be applied to Earth, helping us address global challenges like climate change and resource scarcity. The moon could become a beacon of hope, showing us that cooperation and innovation can lead to a brighter future for everyone. As we look to the stars, the moon stands as a testament to what humanity can achieve when we unite. It's not just a destination, it's a symbol of our potential to overcome challenges, bridge divides, and create a legacy of peace and progress for generations to come. Next, let's envision the moon as a gateway to the stars, where humanity takes its first steps toward exploring the vast universe beyond. Now, as we reach the final frontier of our lunar predictions, let's look beyond the moon itself and imagine it as a launchpad for humanity's greatest adventure, the journey to the stars. The moon, with its proximity to Earth and lower gravity, offers a unique opportunity to serve as a stepping stone for deeper space exploration. Establishing lunar colonies could provide the infrastructure, resources, and experience needed to take the next giant leap toward the stars. Picture this: lunar bases acting as hubs for assembling and launching spacecraft destined for Mars, the asteroid belt, and even distant star systems. The moon's lack of atmosphere and reduced gravity make it an ideal location for testing advanced propulsion systems and spacecraft designs. By perfecting these technologies on the moon, we could significantly reduce the risks and costs associated with interstellar travel. It's like having a cosmic workshop right in our backyard where we can experiment and innovate before venturing into the unknown. But the moon's role doesn't stop at being a technical springboard. It could also become a training ground for astronauts preparing for the challenges of long-duration space missions. Living and working on the moon would help us understand how to sustain human life in harsh environments, from managing resources to maintaining mental and physical health. These lessons would be invaluable as we set our sights on planets light years away. Perhaps most exciting is the possibility of using the moon as a base for searching for extraterrestrial life. Telescopes and observatories on the lunar surface, free from Earth's atmospheric interference, could peer deeper into the cosmos than ever before. They might detect signs of life on distant exoplanets or uncover clues about the origins of the universe. The moon could become humanity's ultimate listening post, where we tune into the whispers of the cosmos and answer the age-old question, are we alone? As we stand on the brink of this new era, the moon represents more than just a destination. It's a symbol of humanity's boundless curiosity and ambition. It's a reminder that our journey doesn't end here. From the moon, we'll reach for the stars, driven by the same spirit of exploration that has defined us for millennia. The moon is not just a gateway, it's the beginning of a story that will unfold across the galaxies, a story where humanity takes its place among the stars. And with that, we've reached the end of our 25 predictions about the future of the moon. From lunar cities to interstellar gateways, the possibilities are as vast as the cosmos itself. The moon is no longer just a distant dream, it's a canvas for humanity's greatest aspirations. So, what do you think? Which of these predictions excites you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our journey through the future of space exploration. The stars are calling, and the moon is just the beginning. As we wrap up our journey through these 25 predictions about the future of the moon, it's clear that our celestial neighbor holds the key to unlocking a new era for humanity. From the rise of lunar cities and energy farms to the moon becoming a hub for scientific discovery, interstellar exploration, and even cultural exchange, these possibilities paint a picture of a future where the moon is no longer a distant object in the night sky, but a vibrant extension of human civilization. Each prediction offers a glimpse into how the moon could reshape our lives, our technology, and our understanding of the universe. Imagine a world where lunar agriculture feeds colonies, where artificial gravity stations make long-term habitation possible, and where the moon serves as a launch pad for missions to Mars and beyond. Picture a future where the moon's resources power Earth, where lunar tourism becomes a reality, and where the moon becomes a symbol of global unity and cooperation. These aren't just dreams, they're potential realities waiting to be realized. The moon is more than a destination. It's a stepping stone to a future where humanity thrives beyond the confines of Earth. But this future isn't just about technology or exploration, it's about us. It's about the choices we make today and the role each of us can play in shaping this lunar future. Whether you're a scientist, an engineer, an artist, or simply someone who dreams of the stars, the moon's future is a story we're all writing together. So, what do you think? Which of these predictions excites you the most? How do you see yourself contributing to this incredible journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your ideas and visions for the future of the moon. If you enjoyed this exploration of what lies ahead, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest in futuristic technologies and space exploration. The moon is just the beginning and the stars are waiting. Let's take this journey